In a world torn apart by war, millions answered the call. Some sought glory, some were driven by duty, and some never sought to be recognized at all. These are their stories, the heroes whose courage changed the course of battle, whose names are rarely spoken, but whose valor echoes throughout history. Private First Class Dirk Vlug was a man of determination. His platoon confronted an impossible obstacle, 5 Japanese tanks blocking a critical supply route. The odds were overwhelming. Retreat seemed inevitable, but not for Vlug. Alone, on foot, with nothing but 6 rockets and sheer will, he charged the armored giants. Loading single-handedly, he destroyed the first tank, killing its occupants with a single round. As the crew of the second tank started to dismount and attack him, he killed one of the foe with his pistol, forcing the survivors to return to the vehicle, which he then destroyed with a second round. 3 more hostile tanks moved up the road, so he flanked the first and eliminated it. Then, despite a hail of enemy fire, pressed forward again to destroy another. With his last round of ammunition, he struck the remaining vehicle, causing it to crash down a steep embankment. Vlug's courage didn't just destroy machines, it saved the lives of his comrades and kept the advance alive. For this extraordinary act, Vlug received the Medal of Honor. Yet his story remains largely unknown, a reminder that heroism is often silent and invisible to the wider world. Technical Sergeant Charles Coolidge and a small group of soldiers found themselves surrounded by enemy infantry and tanks. Outnumbered and outgunned, many would have surrendered. Coolidge refused. For 4 days, he led the defense, standing firm while chaos raged around him. When a German officer demanded surrender, Coolidge replied, "I'm sorry, Mac, you've got to come and get me," and then he fought on. His leadership and unwavering courage earned him the Medal of Honor. Coolidge's defiance reminds us that valor is not only measured by action, but by steadfastness under impossible odds. Private First Class John D. Magrath faced a battlefield that tested every fiber of his being. His unit was pinned down by heavy machine gun fire, and without hesitation he charged across open ground, firing his rifle and throwing grenades. He destroyed multiple enemy nests and cleared a path for his comrades, but heroism often comes at a cost. Magrath was killed minutes later, his bravery etched into the memory of those who survived. The Medal of Honor was awarded posthumously. Magrath's story is a testament to youth, courage, and the ultimate sacrifice in the fight for freedom. Private George Benjamin Jr. faced a moment that no human should. An enemy grenade landed near his squad. Instinctively and without a second's hesitation, he threw himself on it. The grenade did fail to detonate. Seconds later, though, another grenade landed close by. Benjamin's selfless act saved the lives of those around him. He gave everything, seeking not glory, but the safety of his brothers in arms. The Medal of Honor was awarded posthumously, but his story remains nearly invisible to history. Second Lieutenant Robert Craig led his platoon against an enemy machine gun nest that pinned them down. Without hesitation, he ordered his men to cover and charged alone. Craig's courage allowed his platoon to advance. He paid the ultimate price, but his leadership and bravery changed the outcome of the fight. Medal of Honor recipient. His story exemplifies quiet heroism in countless soldiers in a faraway land. These 5 men, Dirk Vlug, Charles Coolidge, John Magrath, George Benjamin Jr., and Robert Craig, represent the countless heroes whose names we rarely hear, whose faces we rarely see, but whose courage shaped the course of history. In war, heroism is not always celebrated. It is lived in silence, in sacrifice, and in unwavering commitment to protect others. Those stories endure, not for glory, but as a testament to the human spirit and the cost of freedom.